Giving all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Much respect to the hopeful elect. And shalom to you few brothers and sisters out there listening and getting edified by watching my videos. This is the brother Karatazar coming to another lesson. All right. And I believe this lesson will be titled New Year's Rebuke. And why is that? Because it's a pagan festival. All right. This is a pagan thing. All right. It's not in the scriptures. It's not scriptural. All right. Actually, a lot of wickedness happens on this day amongst all pagan holidays. It happens before, it happens during, it happens after. And this is a rebuke for New Year's. All right. For this pagan ritual. All right. That has many origins from many different heathen civilizations. And one is ancient Rome. All right. Because January is from the deity, the pagan deity, Janus. All right. So Lord willing, you find this edifying, and let's get started. All right. So, let's see. All right. Reads, for the Romans of the month of January carried a special significance. Its name was derived from the two-faced deity Janus, the god of change and beginning, the pagan god of change and beginning. Janus was seen as symbolically looking back at the old and ahead at the new, and this idea became tied to the concept of transition from one year to the next. All right, so this is the pagan deity Janus, which has two faces, which he looks back at the old year and looks forward ahead at the new year. And look, you see him on coins, and you see on the back it has Roma, which means Rome. All right, so that's the deity, the pagan deity. Another pagan celebration was performed by the Egyptians. All right, and the Egyptians also they had a pagan festival where it was a massive party. So the massive party was tied to the myth of Sekhmet, a war goddess who had planned to kill all humanity until the sun. The pagan sun god Ra tricked her into drinking herself unconscious in honor of mankind's salvation. The Egyptians would celebrate with music, sex, revelry, and perhaps most important of all, copious amounts of beer. All right, so not unlike, and it says not unlike many people today, the Egyptians may have also used an excuse to getting tipsy. All right, recent discoveries at the Temple of Mut show that during the reign of Hatshepsut, the first month of the year played a host to a festival of drunkenness. All right, so this is a festival of drunkenness like they do now. All right, so with the pagan New Year's celebration, people go out, they get drunk, they commit all types of wicked acts, murders, crimes like that. They commit adultery, all types of sexual acts. Women going out dressed in lewd clothing. It's just an excuse to be lawless. All right, and Let's see. Do I have any more on that? No, I do not think I do. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Music, sex, revelry, and beer. All right, so there you have it. So these are some of the traditions that they celebrated, and these pagan traditions carry on today because where we live in spiritual Egypt and you know spiritual Rome. So this is like different empires all combined in one. All right. So let's get into some scriptures, and Lord willing, you find edifying. We'll filter this out with the scriptures. All right. So this is Jeremiah 10:2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathens are dismayed at them. All right. But I'm more concerned with thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen. All right. Because these are heathen customs. All right. These are not Israelite customs. This is not our traditions. So we going after the ways of the heathen. And the Lord told us not to follow after them. All right. And whatever the Lord tells us to do, we should do because it's for our own benefit. And because he said it, you're supposed to fear the Lord and, follow his law, statutes, and commandments. But we picked up heathen customs and traditions, and we following after the heathen. All right. This is Psalms 106 and 35. But were mingled among the heathen and learned their works. All right. So we mingle among the heathen and follow their traditions and their customs. All right. So you see now we celebrate but people out there in the world are celebrating New Year's. They're mingled among the heathen, amongst the other nations. All right. Because it's acceptable amongst the other nations. It's not acceptable amongst Israel. All right. So, it says in Psalms 135 and 15, the idols of the heathen are silver and gold and the works of men's hands. So if you go, I took this image, I got this image, pulled this image off the internet. But if you notice, like a lot of the time when they do like fireworks or when they have New Year's, celebrate the pagan New Year celebration, it's always silver and gold. That's their colors. They use silver and gold for these celebrations. All right. Let's go to Ezekiel 18 and 23. Have I any pleasure at all that the wicked should die, saith the Lord, and not that he should return from his ways and live? So the most High don't have pleasure in wicked Israelites that they dying. But the wicked and righteous, a wicked man and a righteous man who turns away from righteousness and goes back to wickedness, both die the same. This is Deuteronomy 18 and 9. When thou art come into the land which the Lord thy power, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, has given thee, thou shalt not learn to do after the abominations of those nations. And that's where we went wrong. We went off. We followed after the abominations of those other nations and still bringing those customs and traditions with us, still doing that. And that's why we in the jacked up situation we are now. All right. And this is Ezekiel 20 and 7. Then said I unto them, cast ye away every man the abominations of his eyes, and defile not yourselves with the idols of Egypt. I am the Lord, your power, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So he's telling us directly, the Lord is telling us directly to cast away all the abominations of the eye. Everything we seen in Egypt and we did in Egypt, we're not supposed to follow after that, and not follow after the idols. Because what do you do when you go down to the to go watch the ball drop? You watch some New Year's ball that lights up and glows. All right, and I don't know why people are fascinated by a glowing light. All right, you know, it falls down every year. This happens. People are drunk. Y'all packed. It's cold, uncomfortable. What's going on? You know, people just, it's just super weird. You know, you on the train, people throwing up, everybody's close, you know, people touching you, you know what I'm saying? It's just weird. All right. So this part, I'm gonna show y'all a little video, you know, a clip of something that happened on New Year's. All right. And this goes to show you that, you know, this is one of the times that's, you know, a lot of wickedness is going on. All right. This is one of the times in these pagan celebrations, these wickedness is going on. People talking about, oh, Happy New Year. You know, they in their mirth, you know, supposed to be in their mirth. But this is when the demons out. People get hit by drunkards, by drunk drivers, and people on all types of drugs, and you know, high out their mind on any kind of drug, or you know, anything imaginable. All right, and people die because you know they getting hit by drunk. But we all know it's through the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai on the left hand side. You know. But do you have to be out there in the mirth? Why tempt the Lord? Why tempt the Lord by being around all this mirth, by being around, you know, people that could potentially be judged? Why tempt the Lord by being around that? All right, so this is just a little bit of footage of what's going on. All right, this is what I had to deal with at damn near 2 o'clock in the morning because people out here being demons, all right, celebrating these pagan holidays, these pagan, not holidays, Salakia, these pagan celebrations, these pagan festivals, and these people out here drunk, you know, and got demons on them. And they doing what these demons is telling them. These demons is telling them to do all types of wickedness, all right? And most likely, where I live at, it was probably a Jake that did this. You know what I'm saying? Because Jake right now is at an all-time high of wickedness. Jake is out here at an all-time high of wickedness. So I'm going to play this little clip. You might hear me going off a little bit in the background. It's because I was upset. Because I have to come out my home, you know, throw my stuff on, you know, to make sure everything is all right. Because that's my job, but you know, it ticked me off. All right. But I got over it. This is fucking ridiculous. So this is I'm gonna go in Ecclesiasticus 39 and 29. Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Vengeance of who? Vengeance of the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So these spirits, they jump on the people, make them do devilish things, they make them do wickedness. That's the Most High on the left-hand side. You know what I'm saying? Because no one can resist the Most High. So he puts these thoughts on the left-hand side. He has, you know, Satan, who works for the Most High, you know, has these spirits that work for him, that work under him, that do his bidding. You know, they have jobs to do. So they go into people, they go to people, and they tell people to do these wicked things. All right? So fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. All right? It's all through the Most High. All right? Nothing goes down without the Most High. All right? Nothing at all. Ecclesiasticus 39 and 27. All these things are for good to the godly, so that the sinners, they are turned into evil. Everything in the scripture are good for the godly. All right? It's good. You know? You love the scriptures. You love what it tells you. Sinners are turned into evil. They love wickedness. So just like we love the scriptures, we love hearing his word, this truth, sinners are compelled, they're drawn to evil. This is Jeremiah 5 and 26. For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth snares, and they set a trap, they catch men. For among my people are found wicked men. Among Israel are found wicked men. And they do wicked things. All right? Wicked things. This is Micah 2 and 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and that work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hands. Now, who gets up? Who people just get up and just, it got to be a spirit that jumps onto these people and tells them to go light a fire. Who says, oh, I'm going to light a fire at, quarter to 2 in the morning? All right? That's some wicked shit. Excuse my Salakia, excuse my language. That's some wickedness, pure wickedness. You don't know what could have caught on fire. And this is First John 5 and 19. And we know that we are of the Most High, and the whole world lieth in wickedness. So we who love the scriptures, we of the Most High. We turn to the Most High for everything. All right? And the whole world lieth in wickedness. Why? Because they turn to this world for everything. They love this world. They love its wickedness, everything about it. They can't see a world without wickedness. They love this filth, this wicked, demonic kingdom that we living in. They love it. They don't love righteousness. Everything about it they love. And we know that we are of the Most High because we turn to the scriptures. We love the scriptures. We love what it has, what it says. It's like music, sweet music. All right? And the whole world lieth in wickedness. And they love their wickedness. They lie in their wickedness. It's like, they love lying in their own filth. And that's what this world is, this kingdom is of Esau, Edom. This is filth. And with that said, Lord willing, I ain't ramble on too much. And you few brothers and sisters who watch my videos have been edified. And shalom. This has been a New Year's rebuke. Shalom to the next one. Call Halal Yahweh Shem Yahushai.